Let's continue our branding discussion with a look into tangible merch and swag. This is Devin Hers. Join us to discover ideas that will set your business apart and give your marketing staying power. Welcome to this week's DMC's Marketing Nugget. With so much focus on digital marketing, we often forget about the tangible marketing materials that really give you some staying power. So today I'm going to bring on our guest, our lead designer at Dynamic Marketing Consultants. Welcome, Joe Rowe.
Hey, what's up, Devin? Thanks for having me back.
You got it, man. We want to continue this branding series and bring some insight to merchandise. First, I want to hit on the main essentials. We call these the business essentials. All businesses should have some of these materials to make a good first impression. So tell us a little bit about what those essentials consist of, Joe.
Yeah, pretty much every client's going to need the same type of stuff if you want to be doing official business in this world. And that really just comes down to the essentials: your business cards, your envelopes, your letterhead, things like that. All of this stuff we like to customize using the brand colors, using accents on different parts of the materials, just to kind of make them stand out, beyond just the average letterhead, business card, everything that just has a logo on one side, your name and phone number. So really this helps you stand out and helps keep you branded while you're out there.
Yeah, it's amazing, especially now that we're getting back out there in the world and events are picking back up. We are meeting people face to face again. So that first touch, that first impression, showing up differently, it's really what it's all about. I mean, even just the way a business card feels, right. The professionalism of it, that you actually spent money on your branding and materials, it just puts you in a different light than if you were just to hand over a floppy business card that looks ugly, right?
Right. I mean, there's all different styles of business cards too, right? I mean, you don't have to get your standard print. They come in clear, you can actually see through the card, be transparent. There's different applications where they can do like a spot UV that makes certain areas stand out, foil finishes that give it that just high-end luxury look, rounded corners, just lots of different options when you're doing business cards, exactly, just like the DMC card. So there you have rounded corners, you've got foiling, you've got spot UV, really just high-end. When someone gets that card, they know that you've invested in your business. And that your business is actually, cares about its image and cares about its products. So, yeah,
I would say about 99% of the time that I'm handing out a card, they're like, "Damn, that's a nice card." So it's that first impression. Now, with people getting back into events, and we keep highlighting VBBC, which is Virginia Beach Boat Church, which we did all their branding, and then we did a lot of their swag. Now they have physical events every Sunday. They put on a service by the water, and we built out some specific swag and banners and really just different things to give a remarkable experience for the people that attend. So let's hit on a few of those things that you did for VBBC.
Yeah, so most churches have a welcome table, when people are walking up. So it's no different for the boat church. Theirs is outside on the beach on sand. So we actually had to have more than just a table with a cloth over it, So this is actually a table wrap that we created for them. That way, if the weather permitting out there gets crazy, they're not going to lose their tablecloth there. But that's got a nice graphic right on the top. It's got the big branding on the front that lets them know what they're there for, and has plenty of table space in order to put, products, handouts, things like that on there, so people know why they're there. Another thing is that we've done is the banners that we use on the sides of the boats. So this could be a banner for any event, whether it's outdoors or it's on the side of a building, or wherever you might be promoting your event or your service. In this case, it was nice, long, thin boat banners that the boats could hang over the sides and promote the church as they're all out there. This church is very unique, as in where everybody meets out in the middle of the bay or harbor in their boats and kind of link up and praise and worship, but have their representation as other boats are going by, so they know what they're doing out there. So I thought that was
great. Right. And the same strategies work for those that have retail locations. Your signage is very important. You want that to pop. If you have maybe you're in a retail location that has a lot of drive-by traffic, as long as they allow it, putting out those nice flags out there, different kind of signage, those things can help as well. I mean, if you're picking up one new client from a banner that's on the road, that's going to help you out. So just consider those types of materials when you are trying to market, it's not all about the online world. Think about things that you should do that people are going to get their eyes on every day, and it will really help you out. The next area, I would say that, with email marketing, with social media, there's a trend here that I keep bringing up. Now, it all works, and we're big fans of online marketing, so I don't want to say anything negative about it, but when an email is gone and it's deleted, it's gone. When a social media post is scrolled past, it's gone. So the fact that merchandise and swag has staying power, and some of those things that could stay around for potentially years, whether it's a cup, whether it's a t-shirt, different things like that to keep your branding out there. So for VBBC, we did a handful of different things as well to help them with their exposure to their brand. We developed some different items. Joe, give us a little insight on what those items consisted of for them.
Right. Again, at Dynamic Marketing Consultants, we like to keep stuff dynamic. So we obviously did their standard shirts that people are going to want. But then obviously with it being a boat church on the beach, we wanted to offer the tank tops. We thought that was cool. But then going above and beyond, we have, the keychain float there, which we thought was very unique, which obviously every boater needs to make sure they don't lose their boat key. So thought that was pretty clever there. And then of course, sunglasses. You're going to be outdoors. The sun is shining. They all need sunglasses. These are items that they're going to keep on their boat, or on their person, beyond just that service, right? So those are lasting merch items that we believe people will hold on to. And again, of course, the shirts and everything are standard, but that's something that, again, people want to represent the community that they're a part of. They want to show it. So being able to have everything from the basic stuff to that other unique item that really is just going to stick around and stay on that dashboard or stay in the office or whatever the case may be. So again, in this case, in the boat.
Yeah, and those are used for handouts. Swag can also be used as a revenue stream. You could potentially sell your shirts, sell hats. Another thing is that the swag itself will have that staying power, as Joe's mentioning, but other people are going to see it. It may start conversations. So just keep that in mind, that you can have some great things, and maybe you're not at a physical event, so you're like, how does this relate to me? We use swag a lot when it comes to direct mail, and direct mail and your branding is also very important. So having those physical items tied into your marketing direct mailers really gives your response rates a jump. So we always recommend adding some kind of lump, some kind of dimensional item to your direct mail to really make a big impact versus just a postcard or a letter.
Right. That's what I was going to say. What do you used to call it? The lumpy mailer, right?
Yeah, the lumpy mailers, that's right.
Other than getting this little flat envelope, getting something that's chunkier, it's kind of intriguing to say, what could that be? So I think that's one part of it. And then when they get it and it is something that's a lasting object, it sticks around. So get them to open it and get it to stick around. There's actually, I feel like there's two parts to that process. So the lumpy item, I believe, is what accomplishes that for sure.
Yeah, our little corny phrase, add a lump, give your response rates a jump. So you're dead on there, and it definitely does work. So I'm not sure if you've seen our past episodes that we've had about branding. We're doing this series here highlighting one of our clients, and we're going to share a video with you that highlights some of the other work that we've done for VBBC.
DMC did it. Swing.
That's right, we sure did. So any last minute nuggets that you want to share with the audience, Joe?
I mean, really, like I said, it's just making sure that you have all of the basics up to some sort of like niche, unique something, that either if it's a handout or an offering or whatever it is. So really kind of just defining who you are as a company can help you figure out what that lumpy item or that, what situation you need to have on site or on location, to what kind of style you need to have to your card, right? So obviously for your quick handouts to small clients or things like that, you may not want to hand out, your bing bang boom card. You might want to save that for the CEO or the whale client that you're looking for. And it's the same stuff with your on-site stuff. You might have certain on-site stuff that you use for larger indoor events, and then stuff that you have for like outdoor, more, rogue type pop-ups and stuff like that. So it's really just a lot to think about, but making sure that you cover all your spectrums from the simple to the advanced, and that you have at least a piece of each. You don't need to conquer each of them, but having a little piece of each so that way you appeal to the masses, I think is super important.
Yeah, it is very important. And I think understanding the goals first before you invest any money, putting together a well planned out strategy is also important. So that's really the first place at Dynamic Marketing Consultants. We love to come up with the strategies and the creative for our clients. So anyone out there that's interested in discussing this with us, we're always here to help businesses grow. And right now you can schedule a meeting with us at yourdmc.com/schedule. And mention this show and we'll give you a $50 credit to your first print order of $200 or more. And we'll make sure that we guide you in the right direction throughout the entire process. A little shameless plug there for us, but hey, we just want to let people know that we are available to help out with their overall branding, the strategy, all the swag that goes into it, all the online materials that you need to have a great online presence. So Joe, great nugget today, full of a lot of great insights. So appreciate you being here.
Of course, no problem, man. Thanks for having me. And DMC did it, right?
DMC did it. You got it. Well, thanks again, everyone out there, for joining us. This has been another DMC Marketing Nugget. Be sure to share, like, and follow us for more business insight. Here's to your success.